a crime, a teenager in the spotlight, and a series that won't let you blink. That's Adolescence, the new Netflix miniseries that is already making waves. But who are the people behind this story? Today on Charlietales, we'll tell you everything about the actors who bring the characters of this gripping production to life. Ready? Let's begin. Let's start with the protagonist of the series. Jamie Miller is played by 15-year-old actor Owen Cooper. His brilliant performance surprised us all, but what's most impressive is that this series is Cooper's first professional job. The teenager had never acted in a series or movie before, so how did he end up on Netflix? Months before filming the series, Owen Cooper decided to take acting classes in his city. These classes connected him with Netflix's casting, and the rest is history. Cooper's true dream had always been to become a professional soccer player. He is a huge fan of Liverpool FC. But when Netflix came knocking, everything changed. His performance has been so striking that even his co-stars have praised him non-stop. Some even called him the Lionel Messi of acting. And the series director, Philip Barantini, stated that many actors with years of experience can't achieve what Cooper does so naturally. Recently, Netflix confirmed that filming for the series started with episode number 3. In this episode, we saw Jamie in an extensive dialogue with his psychologist. Cooper acted incredibly in this scene and received applause from all the media. This is even more astonishing when you consider that it was his first time acting professionally. Currently, the actor already has a new project. He will play young Heathcliff in the adaptation of the novel Wuthering Heights, alongside Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. So far, no further details have been released, but we know that great success surely awaits Owen Cooper. Next, we have Jamie's father, played by Stephen Graham, an actor who never goes unnoticed. His versatility has allowed him to portray everything from gangsters and boxers to short-tempered criminals. His name may not be as famous as other stars, but his talent speaks for itself. Born in Liverpool, Graham discovered his love for acting by imitating voices to make his grandmother laugh. However, his journey wasn't easy. He started pursuing his dream by studying drama at the Rose Bruford College of Theatre and Performance. But everything fell apart when he was expelled for multiple serious offenses. This disappointment led him to consider changing careers. He was on the verge of becoming a firefighter, but just when he had an appointment with the fire department, he received an offer to audition for the series Coronation Street. That opportunity changed everything, and since then, he hasn't stopped acting. His talent took him from the streets of Britain to Hollywood cinema. In the movie Snatch, he shared the screen with incredible actors like Brad Pitt and Jason Statham. Here, Stephen played Tommy, a low-level boxer. Graham has mastered different accents, which has allowed him to expand his reach beyond his British colleagues. One of his most iconic roles is Al Capone in HBO's Boardwalk Empire, where he portrayed the infamous criminal's evolution. He was also directed by Martin Scorsese in The Irishman, sharing scenes with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Behind his success is the unwavering support of his wife, Hannah Walters, whom he met while they were both studying at the same drama school, from which he was expelled. Together, they founded the production company Matriarch Productions. Under this label, they have produced projects such as the 2023 miniseries Boiling Point, an intense drama about the stress in the kitchen, as well as the recent series 1,000 Blows by Stephen Knight, where Graham plays a veteran and dangerous boxer. But his career hasn't been without challenges. At 20, he went through severe depression that led him to attempt to take his own life. Additionally, he suffers from dyslexia, which makes reading scripts difficult. Fortunately, he has the support of his wife, who not only reads them for him, but also helps him choose the right projects. 2025 will keep him unstoppable. He will be part of the Peaky Blinders movie, one of today's most famous series. He will also star in the film Good Boy, where he plays a man who kidnaps a young delinquent with the intention of reforming him. We continue with the detective from the series, played by Ashley Walters. This actor has experienced it all. He was a rapper, an actor, a father of 8 children, but he also faced serious personal issues in his life. Today, at 42 years old, he has a brilliant career, but the path to get here has been far from easy. His career took off with the musical collective So Solid Crew in the early 2000s, when the garage music genre was at its peak. Hits like 21 Seconds put him on the map. But success came with its own problems. In 2002, he spent 9 months in prison for possession of a loaded firearm. A tough blow, but not the only one. Alcohol also marked his life for years, affecting his career and, most importantly, his family. The breaking point came when his 6-year-old daughter asked him to leave the house. The actor has confessed that this event broke his heart. From that moment on, he decided to change. 4 weeks in rehab gave him a new chance. Today, he has been sober for 5 years and is rebuilding his relationship with his children. Despite the ups and downs, Walters never stopped acting. In the series Top Boy, he played the relentless Duchesne Hill, a role that made him world famous. Now in Adolescence, he takes on the role of Detective Luke Bascom, a character that pushed him to his emotional limits. According to the actor, the series was so intense for him that he even went home crying after some scenes. But Walters doesn't stop. In 2025, he will publish a book with his memoirs. It will be called Always Winning, and in it, he will tell his story without filters. And if that weren't enough, he is also returning to music. Recently, a video of him rapping at King's Cross went viral, reminding the world that he is still a versatile artist. Now let's talk about the psychologist, played by Erin Doherty. If you watch the series The Crown, you surely remember the incredible Erin as Princess Anne. Irreverent, strong, and unafraid to speak her mind. But Erin didn't get stuck in royal dramas. Now she shines with a more serious role in Adolescence, where we saw her as Bryony Ariston, the psychologist assigned to the case of Jamie Miller, who is accused of murder. But Erin is not just a talented actress, she is also a football prodigy. In fact, she played for Chelsea's women's team before deciding that her destiny was in acting. Her career continues to rise. In 2025, we will see her in 1,000 Blows, a series about the criminal underworld of Victorian London. There she plays Mary Carr, the leader of a gang of thieves known as the 40 Elephants. And interestingly, in this project, she reunites with Stephen Graham, who plays Jamie's father in Adolescence. Beyond the screen, Erin has spoken openly about her sexuality. In the podcast How to Fail with Elizabeth Day, she shared that she didn't realize she was a lesbian until she was 22 years old. In 2017, she met her girlfriend, actress Sophie Melville, with whom she shares her life in London. Erin is not afraid to reinvent herself. After The Crown, she turned down princess roles so that the public would see her differently. And she definitely succeeded. Now she is one of the most interesting actresses of the moment, exploring intense and complex characters. We can't forget about Detective Frank, played by Faye Marsay. If you watch the series Game of Thrones, her face will surely be familiar to you. She played the waif, Arya Stark's ruthless trainer. Her performance was so convincing that many fans hated her too much. So much that they harassed her on social media until she disappeared for a while. Marsay has built a solid career in film and television. She has appeared in major series like Doctor Who, where she played Shona McCullough in the Christmas special episode titled Last Christmas. She also appeared in Black Mirror and even entered the Star Wars universe with the series Andor. In the latter, she plays Vel Sartha, a rebel willing to do anything to defeat the Empire. Ironically, her participation in Black Mirror made her confront a topic she knows firsthand, cyberbullying. In the episode Hated in the Nation, she plays an agent investigating murders, linked to a social media hashtag. Sounds familiar, right? In real life, Marsay had already been a target of digital hate for her role in Game of Thrones. This made her performance even more impactful. But the actress has not let negativity stop her. After Game of Thrones, she continued accumulating successes with films like Darkest Hour, which portrays the challenges of Winston Churchill during World War II. On television, she starred in the miniseries Love, Nina, where she played Nina Stiebe, a young nanny in London. And now, we saw her in Adolescence, proving that she always takes on truly powerful series. That's all for today. If you liked the video, you'd really help me out by leaving a like. That would be legendary. Also, remember to subscribe to see more videos like this. Thanks for listening. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the future.